Dak Prescott is such a liar. I don't know if you saw the Cowboys versus Eagles, but Jalen Carter got ejected for spitting on Dak Prescott. And we saw in the video after that Dak Prescott technically spit at his feet first and incited and kind of antagonized him. And then in his press conference, he said he spits all the time. But my question is, when he spits every single time, does he nod his head, smile, and then start to laugh every single time? Because that's exactly what he did. And he said he's not going to spit on his old lineman, but I don't know if you've ever spit before, but it's not this perfect laser beam that goes out. His guys were right there, and he spits. Of course, he spit on them too. And that's not the leader I want. For if okay, Jalen Carter was talking to the old lineman and like it said trolling, which is that's just dumb. He's talking crap, however you want to say it. But that's how you're gonna lead the offense. Step forward and spit at his feet, which is extremely disrespectful and cowardly. And I heard someone say very feminine, and like it's like I've had people get angry that you don't like when you spit on their concrete, like outside in their driveway. Don't spit on the concrete, spit in the grass. Like, so that means you're saying like it just. I've never spit on anyone because it's gross, and it's just so disrespectful in my opinion. And I would never want to follow a leader that's gonna lead like that. Like, I would want Dak Prescott, or if I'm in that position, I just talk to my lineman. Let's make him eat those words. Let's rip his head off. Destroy him, guys. Make him just terrified when the ball is snapped. Like, oh no, I'm going to have two guys just mauling me. That's what you need to do, like, to amp your guys up. And so I was watching Jason Whitlock's show, and there's a guy, a contributor named TJ Moe, and he said that's Dak's job, to bait him into making a mistake. That is pathetic, cowardly, and that is not his job. His job is to throw the football, run the offense. It's not to spit at a guy's feet, antagonize him so he gets kicked out of the game. Like, that's not your job. That's not why you're getting paid $60 million a year. And when TJ said that, I was just like, oh, that is what's the problem. Because flopping is not a part of the game, but you see it constantly in football and basketball, and it's not fun to watch. I want to see the best game I can possibly see with the most amount of talent out there. But when someone flops and gets a foul or a penalty or gets someone kicked out, that's not football. That's not basketball. That's extra crap that's not needed. And so I saw a video recently that there's a comedian that donned whiteface and he was spitting at the feet of multiple black people. So obviously that's disrespectful. Obviously. So that means he was disrespecting Jalen Carter when Dak Prescott did that. And why is this, like, I just find it funny that white rednecks are the ones spitting at black people's feet, but on national TV, we didn't see a white person do that. So, and after the game, Jalen Carter handled it spectacular. Like, no excuses. When he got kicked out of the game, he just walked. He took responsibility for his actions, took his lumps. And then Dak is up there lying about what he did when there's obviously video that, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I spit all the time. Like, you look like an idiot. There's obviously video all the time now of what you're doing. And I guess that just embodies what happened later in the game where CD Lamb, that he embodies the cowboy way too. When the going gets tough, let's fold. Because I know Skip Bayless talks about him being the best in the league. How can you say that? Do you really think Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson's going to drop balls like that? Like, that's. CD Lamb, like, I lost a ton of respect. I thought he was pretty good, but dropping balls like that, and you'd be like, everyone has a bad game. If you're the best in the league, you don't. Yeah, an average guy in the league, yeah, he'll have games like that. But the best does not have games like that. They don't. I mean, it goes back decades. The best in the league do not have games like that because it's mental at that point. It's not about your skill of catching the ball. Because on the third drop, that was a much harder catch. Still catchable, but much harder. But if he hadn't dropped the two that went right through his hands, where he just looked up field first, that third one's not needed. So, just my takeaway from that game that Dak Prescott looked good playing. Like, I was impressed. And CD Lamb let them down. And there's a reason why the Cowboys are the Cowboys. Because Dak Prescott can't lead you or I out of a wet paper bag. He is what he is, and they paid him, they're stuck with him, and good luck winning, Cowboys. Good luck.